Soon, Marge was flying back and forth between New York and L.A. to make guest appearances on primetime shows like Spencer for Hire. She moved to Hollywood permanently when she was cast in the CBS comedy drama series Shell Game. All the work had Marge going to the bank a lot. And one day, in the Bank of America branch in West Hollywood, she was spotted by another customer who had worked with her on Ryan's Hope.
I was in the bank withdrawing what little money I had left in my account, and there was Marge Helgenberger in the bank, and I had no reason to believe she'd remember who I was.
I saw him kind of approaching. He was like, you know, he's rubbing his hand through his hair in a very kind of shy way.
I said, hi, you know what I mean? And she gave me a big hello, and she was happy to see me, which amazed me.
Alan had also recently moved out to L.A., and he was single again.
And we exchanged numbers, and I was too shy to call her back. I thought there was no way she'd go out with me, but 3 days later she called me and asked me out, and we had a great time, and she went out with me again, and 3.5 weeks later we were...
shacking up. It didn't take too long, because I was staying in one of these transient kind of hotels, and he had a cute little house. So the cute little house kind of became my cute little house.
Marge and Alan not only fell in love, they also became best friends.
He is, for one thing, her biggest fan, and I mean that not in any easy way, but in a very deep way. And I think early on, there was a time when they both were struggling, and I think, in a sense, he was cheerleader, coach, mentor, all kind of in one.
Which was exactly what Marge also was to Alan.
We used to, lie there and talk about our dreams, talk about what we wanted to accomplish. We just both wanted to work as actors in sort of an important way.
Both Marge and Alan were in the right town at the right time to do just that. The 80s were the beginning of a second golden age of television drama, with series like Hill Street Blues and 30-something that featured intelligent adult scripts and edgy, realistic characters. And Marge had all the right stuff to break through as one of the stars of this quality time. By the fall of 1987, Marge Helgenberger was living in Hollywood with her boyfriend, Alan Rosenberg, happily in love and unfortunately, unhappily unemployed. She'd been working steadily since graduating college, first on Ryan's Hope, then primetime guest appearances, plus a short-lived series. Then suddenly, there was nothing.
She was unemployed for a couple of months. That was hard for her to take. She really, was questioning, I think, whether, there was going to be a career there for her.
Making matters worse, she was alone. Alan was on location in Morocco, acting in Martin Scorsese's The Last Temptation of Christ. But then she got a call from her agent about a script.
My agent said, this is a really wonderful script and a lot of great roles for women. Take a look at this role of KC.
The script was for a TV pilot called China Beach, a drama that would take an unconventional look at the Vietnam War through the eyes of the women who served at a combination hospital and R&R center. Among them, Casey Koloski, a civilian secretary turned entrepreneur, a tart-tongued bombshell who sold everything, including herself. The moment Marge read for the part, John Sacred Young, the show's co-creator and writer, was sold.
She wore a suit, which was not seemingly the character, but from, I think, the first moment, she had this ability to kind of lean in a doorway with the best of Bacall, which fit that character Casey from KC.
I was the one that just was like, what do you want? I'm here for you, or I can get it for you.
I know what they want and I give it to them. Well, I don't exactly give it to them.
You what?
Duty, honor, country. I know all about honor. I honor Master Charge Bank, AmeriCard, American Express.
I got a call from her while I was in Morocco that she got this job. And she was just so jazzed about it. It was great to hear that in her voice, that there was a material out there that really got her excited. And There was no doubt in my mind from the very first moment it was going to be a great thing for her.
When China Beach premiered in April 1988, it was hailed as a television masterpiece. Marge was singled out as one of the most sultry and fascinating women on the tube.
She really oozed sexuality as well as cunning, and I do think people were very attracted to her and intrigued by her. She kind of reminded me of somebody out of the 40s movies, and here was this period piece on TV set in the 60s in Vietnam, and here was somebody who looked like she came out of, you know, character actress finishing school.
But back home in Nebraska, Marge's mom sometimes got needled about her daughter's part.
People would say, well, how do you like your daughter playing a prostitute? You know, that's kind of how they come at it. And I just said, you know what? It's better to play one than be one.
As the series continued, Marge's character of Casey became even more complex. Not only was she a prostitute, she also became a heroin addict. It was a storyline that led to an incident neither Marge nor co-star Dana Delaney will ever forget.
We had a scene where she was wanting to get a fix, and I wasn't going to let her get a fix, and I'm trying to hold her down.
Glad to.
She, like, you know, was supposed to, like, knock me here and to the ground, and I guess it was the timing was off.
And I did the thing that you never should do. I actually hit her.
All I remember here is my head hitting the ground and them going, medic!
And I said, Marge, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And she was great about it. She said, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right.
Bone bruises and all, Marge loved working on China Beach. Every day was an adventure. But it was during a break from filming in 1989 that Marge undertook the biggest adventure of them all.
I think it was in the second season of China Beach. She had a couple of weeks off, and she just said to me, let's go get married.
I said, let's do it. And we eloped. We eloped off to San Francisco. And we were married in the Alistair Cook Suite at the Huntington Hotel.
Soon, there was a lot more to celebrate. Marge became pregnant, and she received an Emmy nomination as Best Supporting Actress for her work on China Beach.